Hey everyone, I'm Antalous. Welcome back to Space Engineers and welcome to the planet. And also on another note, happy 2016! So, yeah, like I said off camera, I finished welding up this ship. It went pretty well. I realized a dumb mistake that I had made and I fixed it. I put a ramp over here so I could get to the top so I don't have to use all my hydrogen getting up here. And then I realized a new problem. So, yeah, our battery here, we don't have any power cells. I looked, I'll go look again right now just because, but I'm pretty confident we don't have any. So that means we need to make some. And to make some, we need to get the assembler online, which was something that had to happen today anyways. Power cells, power, nope. Okay, good to know I'm not crazy. Well, okay. No promises there. But, so we don't have any power cells. And I want to build the assembler in, well, in the basement, honestly. Is that the best place for it? And I could build it right here. Maybe I should just build it right here. Thoughts. Okay. Let's see what it takes. Assembler. And how tall are you? Rotate this all the wrong ways. Oh, and I had it there for a moment. Oh, because I don't have any steel plates with me, I kept thinking. Yeah, so we could build it there for now. Think. I hate building things in temporary places, but I think I'm going to do it. So we need steel plates, construction components, motors, displays, and computers. Wow. Set that way too fast. Steel plates, construction components, motors, displays. We don't have enough. Computer. Maybe we did. Okay, okay, I got the computers and the displays mixed up, so that makes more sense now. And let's weld this thing together. So my hope is that I can grind down some, or not grind down, but disassemble some stuff that I have and use that to make power cells. Because if I can get power cells, then I can get that ship flying. I still need a place to dock it to on my base. I haven't really figured that out because I want to dock it in a hangar. Yeah, the hangar that doesn't exist. That one exactly. I'm glad you understand me. Okay, so power cells, iron, silicon, and nickel. Is there anything that uses just that recipe? Gravity generator, don't have that. Interior plates, iron. Iron and nickel is a lot of things, apparently. Computers would get silicon. Okay, it's 0.1 each. I need 20 of them. So I need 2 silicon. Do we have any spare solar cells? Yes, we do. Is that a solar panel worth? I think it is. And how many computers do we have? Not actually a whole ton. What do motors give me? Sorry, this is lots of just figuring things out. Motors give me iron and nickel. Okay. Solar cells. We need 3 solar cells to do this. So that would still let us build, I think, the small ones for this ship. And that should be fine. We'll go to production. No. Okay, drop these off in the assembler. And then go to production, disassemble it. And then assemble. Everything went black. That's only a sign that things have gone horribly, horribly wrong. Okay, and then if we're going to assemble, can we make 20 of these? Okay. No power anywhere. We're using more power than these solar cells can manage. That's why everything sounds so terribly awful. We got him! Okay, that worked a lot better than I thought it would. And then we gotta restore power, so actually let's take this and you turn off and everything else turns on. Yay! In my previous experimentation, it didn't work. I'm really glad it did, because otherwise we were gonna have a big problem. Like, I was figuring out how to stick a reactor on this, because I've got some uranium. I have some reactor components, like I could do it. But I just don't know how much flight time we'd get out of it. And I'd be super afraid that we just get out there and, you know, everything stops working. Ooh. Things are spinning. Lights are on. Or light, as the case may be. Get in. No oxygen. Air vent. Depressurize. That, from what I've heard... Yes! Okay. Okay, that only hurt us like 40% health, so we're gonna go heal up. And also, we gotta get a connector on the base. I think for now I'm just gonna slap it on the side, because it just has to act as a power port. Oh, wait. I don't need anything in there right now. I was coming back to heal. Healing up and not dying. Okay, we is alive. And a connector. Okay, connector takes steel plates, construction components, small steel tube, motor, and computer. Okay, we have all that. So, steel plates, small steel tubes, construction components, computers, motors. Did I forget anything or grab anything I don't need? Construction components 40, computer 20. I didn't grab enough of these. Okay. So that will slap this. Not well looking, but it will let us charge, and that's the goal for now. Is to be able to charge our little ship. And where's my welder? Heh. Okay, hydrogen is... We have some hydrogen, and that's what matters for now. Okay, good. So we'll bring this online, and then we'll go mine. I've scouted out some mining locations, actually, because I'm just scouting for mining is kind of boring. And like I said, I selected this area because it had access to things. So, okay, now we gotta go hop in our little ship that conveniently steals atmosphere from the atmosphere around us. That's really cool. I'm glad I learned about that. Inventory. Oh, so it's not storing the oxygen somewhere, we just have it. Oh. Heh. You can't unlock a landing gear that's not complete. So what do I need to complete this? Other than having to use hydrogen. Okay, so large steel tube, motors, and something else. Steel plate. Okay, we can get that. And then we'll be on our way. And then we have a charge port, and we'll be able to charge up its batteries, and it will only take it like 4 months to charge. And yeah, I think that's a big improvement. Ooh, construction component, I think. I should memorize these. And I really need to finish out that entrance, because if I hit it wrong, I get stuck in that doorway, and that's not all that fun. Like, my plans include leaving the doorway, actually. Oddly enough. motors. Well, that would make sense, I think. Nothing moves though, so maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Gravity motors. Yeah, that's my lights. Not construction components, motors. You're probably yelling at your screen for that. Yo, you read something different. It's hard to remember things sometimes. So, okay. I probably should have powered it down at the very least when I left. You know, given our limited battery and all that stuff. Okay. So what is my flight time? Fuel time is 1 day of just sitting here. And then 14 minutes flying. And then okay, so weapons and tools. And if those are on, unchanged. Okay. So, oh, 5 minutes. I think we're gonna have to park this actually. We're gonna have to park this, and we're gonna have to do that later, because if this thing goes down, basically, I can probably rebuild it. Oh, I'm still trying to turn just my camera. I'm holding the right key even. I can probably rebuild it, but resources are... I don't have access to everything. Okay, let's look at it from the side. So now, okay, so we need to go back a ways, up, and back a little bit more. Okay, and dock. Okay. Battery and recharge. Do I have to click off of it to see how long it will take it? Output required. Why isn't it recharging? That kind of concerns me. Okay, and then we'll select all of our thrusters. Let's save it as... Yes, I know, very, very original. Save the thrusters as thrusters. Okay, and then... Oh, not that one. Oh, wonder what's going on. So, I guess that one is a group. Thrusters over here. Toggle those on and off. All blocks. We want to get our battery. Battery, yeah, I don't know which one's ours. That one's definitely not our battery. Battery 2. Recharge on off, and then oops, discharge on off. Okay, so let's say I hit 8, then I go into my panel, I look at my battery, the recharge is still on, so I think I have the wrong battery there. I'll figure it out later. See if that battery is actually recharging though, because it doesn't look like it is. If I say discharge this one, will it charge this one? Fully recharge in 11 minutes. Okay, it's worth losing some power. I forgot I was over a cliff. It's worth losing some power to recharge that ship. And then, so this one will eventually die, but that's okay. Battery 2 fully depleted in 31 minutes. That's 20 minutes after it's recharged our ship. And then we can have this... Ooh. Let's tell both of these to discharge. Because that should charge that battery either faster or equal out the levels. Yeah. So fully depleted in 1 hour. So that's twice the time. And... Yeah. That should be good. Oh, and I forgot to shut off the thrusters. Dang it. I need to build an access way up here. And then thrusters off. That should let them recharge even faster. Okay. And then the drill. Sure if that's low enough to let us do this. We gotta get that access route. Otherwise, we're gonna use up all of our hydrogen there. And I don't exactly have that much hydrogen. Hydrogen is a very, very limited resource for me. Do I have to pick all these up before I can place that? That's gonna be me grab 2 stones with 1 click. So we can walk up here now, and then, so this is a temporary structure is the idea, just to let us get in and out of this ship, and of course, okay, well that gets us up here, and that can get us on top of that. If I would have made it just a little bit more narrow, we would have been good. Okay, and then so my next goal actually is to work on the hangar area. Oh good, I was afraid I'd have to grind down these solar panels to do this. So I was going to block that off right now, but that's probably actually in fact a really bad idea. If I can place one there, one there, can I still get out? Yes, but I wouldn't be able to get back in on this side. Yeah, that's maybe okay. Yeah, no, it's not. That would have been horrible if I had my grinder. Okay. And then, okay. Just dig into the mountainside. And I don't need any of this stone. I'm gonna laugh so hard if I find resources here. Yeah, there is something going on apparently. Or the second emergency vehicle. They usually pass right by my apartment too. It's kind of fun. Sometimes late at night they pass by and I can't help but look out and see what's going on, or at least what's passing. So, okay. Oop. Clip through the world there. Okay, that's where our cargo container is. Some lights. You can see the rock that I'm getting rid of. Well, the reason why I'm doing this now is because it's pretty much my next priority is to have my ships. And it would be nice to be able to scout out things too. So something lighter than the miner, which I still need to paint too. I'm thinking I'll paint that a really bright color, just because it's not meant to attack things. And so being seen from far away isn't necessarily a bad idea, especially if I were to crash it. So I can find the wreckage of it after I've sought medical attention for myself. Because, you know, I'm assuming I didn't die in said wreck. I'm liking the... How tall is this? How wide? Not very of anything. Okay, so we have 2 tall inside. And my plan is to go 4. That almost looks... It's dirt. I know it's dirt too. It almost looks like iron to me, but iron's darker red, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Okay. I think I'm actually going to call this an episode. I'm going to continue to do this off camera just because it's not the most exciting thing. It's just, what? Look, I'm getting rid of rock. Woohoo! So, but, you know, I'll bring you back when I've got something. But I will catch you later. I'm Antalous.